petal opposite direction. I'm doing it from overhand to opposite, and it's a horizontal flower. So it's combining, if you imagine yourself starting in, so the front is this way. If you imagine yourself starting in overhand opposite butterfly, I'll just show it to you first. You're doing 2 petals here. So this is just a 2-petal flower, and it's in spin, and you're going front and back. So your left hand is doing this, or your underhand here, and then you go front, back, and you turn 90 degrees to the side. And so this is just like your 4-petal that you know, only you take out the top and the bottom petal. So instead of it being front, top, back, bottom, it's just front to back, to front, to back, to front, to back, to front, to back. And then the right hand is very similar. Just like the 4-petal where you would go bottom, back, top, front, you take out the bottom and the top, so you just go front, extension to the back, extension to the front, extension to the back, extension to the front, extension to the back. So this is part 1, and this is when you turn left from overhand. And then when you put it together, it's something like this. So your left hand's in front, your right hand's in back, and this is just 1/2 of the swivel. So left is in front, right is in back, and then they both come over the top, and then they both go across the bottom. So over the top, across the bottom, over the top, across the bottom. So if you started it with me and your left was underhand and your right was overhand, your left is in the front, your right is in the back, both poi come up and over, and then from here, both poi go down and across, then up and over, then down and across, up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. And then come back down to butterfly on the front, then we'll turn to the right, take your right hand out, and then let's drill this side. So this is, I'll show you this one. This is the side opposite left version. So you go like this. So still front and back position. It's still like the 4-petal. You're just taking out the 2 top and bottom petals with each hand, and you just go front and back. So your left hand is like this. Do it with me. So your overhand in the front, overhand in the back, overhand to the front, overhand to the back. So petal and petal and petal and petal and then the right hand is underhand, and then we're going to start in the back position, and then you go back to front, back to front, back to front, back to front. And then if you were going to put it together, let's start with the right hand in the front, the left hand in the back, and they're both going to go up and over, and then they're both going to go down and across, then up and over, then down and across, up and over, 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 down and across. And then turn to your left when you're like this with the right one in the front, left one in the back, and go into the overhand butterfly. So now let's go back to the left, flip your left poi behind you, and push your right poi back so that you turn left 90 degrees, and you're in a position to start the flower. Then up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. 2 more times. Up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. Come back to butterfly on the front, then turn right, flip the right poi behind, push the left poi into the back position as you rotate 90 degrees, then up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. 2 more times. Up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. Come back to butterfly, turn left, and 5, 6, 7, 8, up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. 2 more, up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. Come back to butterfly in the front, turn right, and 5, 6, 7, and up and over, down and across, up and over. 2 more flowers, down and across, and 1, and across, and last one, and across, and come back to the front. Now, if you skipped doing the butterfly in the middle, that's where it gets tricky, because you go from here, where your right one's in the front and your left one's in the back, and you go around to this other position here, where the right one's in the back and the left one's in the front. Then you turn 90 degrees, and as you're turning 90 degrees, both poi switch sides of the body and switch positions. So your left poi is here in the front, you come up and over, and you go to the front here, switching sides of the body, and the front position here is on the audience side of the body, not the camera side of the body. So you're going from the camera side of the body here to the audience side of the body here. And then when you're going from this flower back, it'll be here. And then the left is going to go from the audience side as you turn left up and over to the back position here as you turn 90 degrees. So you're here in overhand facing your right, then you're going to bring the poi up and over, turn left, flip the poi, and then bring it all the way to the back position. Up and over, bring it back. Now it's going to come down to the front, up and over, 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 down to the front. Now turn to the right. We're going to turn to the right and flip it to the front and down and across, up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across, up and over, down and across. Now we're going to turn left, flip it up and over, down and across, 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 and up and over, and down and across. Now we're going to turn right again. You're going to flip it up and over the top, come to the front, and back, and front, and back, and front, and back, and front, and back. Turn left, bring it up and over, back, and front, back, and front, back, and front, back, and front. Turn and up and over, front, and back, front, and back, front, and back, front, and back. Turn left, up and over, back, and front, back, and front, back, and front, back, and front, and bring it down, and now let's do the other arm.